Welcome back to Let's Play Max Payne. I'm BurningDogFace, and we now pick up right where we left off. Holy shit, I've just realized that these mouse pads are a really blurry image of the cover of Duke Nukem 3D. You can even kind of see the logo there, which I guess makes sense. This is a game which seems to have been published by 3D Realms.
Top secret. Project Valhalla. U.S. Army. Yggdrasil Network. Valhalla. The otherworldly place in Norse mythology, where the bravest heroes spent their afterlife feasting and fighting forever, their wounds miraculously healed night after night. Valkyr, the maidens who chose the most courageous Viking warriors and carried them to Valhalla. 1991. The research objective is to create a chemical substance to enhance the stamina and morale of infantry troops. 1995. Results unsatisfactory. Project canceled.
Someone had decided to continue the sick experiment unauthorized.
Project compromised. Data leak. Fix the damage by any means necessary. Security clearance red. Authorized by the project lead. Field test. Double the dosage for all the remaining test subjects. Observe and record the subject's behavior in an urban setting.
The drop-off point was my old address in New Jersey. The file dated 3 years ago. Just when you thought you had reached the deepest depths of horror, it suddenly got worse. How to turn off that small voice inside your head that started to whisper that you should be glad that now, if not before, your revenge was justifiable on any conceivable moral scale. That small voice proved, beyond any doubt, that I was damned.
Oh shit, I didn't really understand that at first. Double the dosage for the remaining test subjects and drop them off at Max Payne's address? But why the fuck would someone intentionally target Max to have his wife and child murdered by junkies? I mean, even if it was a test subject, why that house? Surely it would just be, let's drop them off in the park and see what happens, you know? Even if they are like these evil psychopaths. And also, it's really bothering me, this paragraph down here, because they're not called Valkyr. That's just you changing the name to sound cooler. They're called Valkyries.
The dagger-heeled woman had come and gone a long time ago. There was nothing more for me here. The bunker's name was acting as a self-fulfilling prophecy.
I mean, it's really not. This isn't the glorious afterlife. Fair enough. Alright, let's get out of here. By the way, I also really liked how, even in this thing, cutscene thing, you can see the lasers and the bombs. So Michelle and the baby were murdered. I mean, of course they were murdered, but they were targeted. Like someone is using junkies as an assassination tool. Who the fuck did Max piss off? He wasn't even in the DEA until after that. Ah. Oh no, that's not right. I guess it doesn't matter.
Decontamination. Self-destruction imminent. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 19, 16, 15, 14, 13.
There we go.
You piece together a jigsaw, and the final picture is you finishing that same puzzle. A mad, green-eyed killer standing behind you. An urban legend come true. The Project Valhalla test subjects had been the mad junkies who had murdered my loved ones. The rest was simple body count math. It all pointed to her. Ms. Valkyr. The factory went up in a fiery inferno behind me. All my leads were dead, turned to smoke and dust. I'd lost my way. I hadn't slept in a million years.
Backstabbing bastard.
I felt thin as death. I've been living on an endless supply of week-old donuts. They were fuel for this crazy furnace inside my head. I couldn't remember when I had last seen the sun. I was on a permanent graveyard shift. When the darkness fell, New York City became something else. Any old Sinatra song notwithstanding. Bad things happened in the night, on the streets of that other city, Noir York City. I was in an all-night diner, downing cup after cup of coffee that tasted like engine oil, when a new message from BB got me back on the killer track.
What the hell happened at Roscoe Street? Maxie, I'm going out on a limb here. We need to talk this through, come up with a plan. 2:30 a.m., the Choir Communications Garage.
The more I thought about Alex's murder and the frame-up, the more it felt like an inside job. I should have seen it coming. BB had sold me out, and now he wanted to finish what he'd started. The garage was dead. BB showed up in his tailor-made suit, gold watch, and cufflinks to match. All way beyond a cop's pay.
Maxie.
Oozing suave charm, he was guilty as hell. What the hell does BB stand for anyway? Backstabbing bastard?
Come on, don't be like that. Have a cigar.
I don't smoke.
Maxie, you have no idea how big this is. It's huge. You have no idea.
I think I do. You're a bribe-taking bent cop who sold out his partner. Those mobsters in the subway were a dead giveaway. Hard to miss. Bet it was exactly like this with Alex. Up close and personal.
You can't win this one, Max.
No, but I can make damn sure none of you do either. BB turned out to be another cardboard cutout bad guy. A bad cop on the take. A cowardly right-hand man fleeing from the scene, leaving his paid thugs to do his dirty work.
Sorry about that. I only just now realized that I'd, stopped my timer after it went off and then forgot to do the outro, so I had to take care of some things. Ahem! Now I need to take care of some other things. What's your fucking problem? I need to check a thing. I'm gonna level with you guys. I have no idea who the fuck BB is. I don't ever remember him coming up before, but I'm guessing from context he was the other handler. How do you miss with a shotgun? No, how do you miss with a shotgun? I mean, I'm terrible in this game, but I don't know, the other guys seem to be okay with it. Bad guys seem to be able to get me from a million miles away. Sorry about that, I needed to get another lozenge. My throat's feeling very dry. The rapper said, you've survived tougher, but... that face. Okay, now what do I do? Do I, like... I can't go after them, they're in a car. And this game may have come out the same year as Grand Theft Auto 3, but I feel like there won't be any driving in it. Ugh. Okay. I've scratched my obsessive compulsion to... I worded that wrong. I don't actually have OCD, but I had a sudden obsession with doing that right, which in this case meant listening to the full sound effect from both phones. I don't have OCD, but I do have obsessive tendencies, you see. Okay. Man, how badass it would have been if that one... Oh, hey. Shot I threw at him at one point had just instantly been a headshot. One bullet from this gun at that distance, and he was dead. That would have been so good! Okay! Huh, that was Suomi. That was the real word for Finland. Finland. You know, maybe this is really just a me thing, but I can honestly say that in real life I have never seen graffiti that just says, like, cocaine or marijuana. So I don't know why the junkies in this game would just be, you know, painting the word Valkyr on the wall. Please hang up immediately and try your call again. You know, it took me a while to notice that I think this is a fake reloading animation. I mean, I'm not actually looking at Max when I do that most of the time, so, you know. What a glorious mess this is. Yeah, what I mean by fake reloading animation is, even though a new clip item gets created and disappears, you know, off to the side, I think the one on the gun doesn't actually come off. I think it's just, you know, duplicating itself. Where's that damn truck? No! That guy wasn't even in on it. He was just a businessman who had a gun. I'm literally going in circles. What's up with this? Yes, please. Okay, there was a guy back. Ah, fuck. Okay, there's two guys over here. Shit, where's your buddy? The one with the grenades. Found him. Huh. Looks like that wall was leaking. You know, like when you shoot a pipe. Huh. Oh! I'm not going in circles, it's just every floor looks the same. Ah ha ha! Yes. Oops. I hit escape to try and get out of the weapons thing without selecting anything. Oh, I guess that one doesn't have a car alarm. Businessman. Oh, I'm actually doing better this time. Nice! Improvement! No! Damn. I guess it's just a bunch of bottles. Why are there bottle crates down here? This is in the 7-Eleven. Good suggestion, sir. Okay, for a second there I genuinely thought they were going to Kool-Aid Man through the wall. My organs. I'm surprised I didn't even find the, what was it? What do you call it? Ms. Valkyr's name? Oh, don't walk down here. Don't do what I'm doing, basically. Well, that came out a lot better, didn't it? No, fuck it. Fuck it. I couldn't actually tell if they're actually shooting bullets or not. The hell? My bullets have stopped. What up? Alright, some of them got through. Jeez. I do remember this part. Well, your friend's dead. You better check on him. Aw, you're not going to be seducing as a widow. Too bad. So sad. All right, who wants some? At last, a door! Oh. Shit. The thing just fell onto my hand from elsewhere on my desk. Fine, I'll do it again.
Reports of a fire at the Punchinello Manor in Westchester. The manor is the home of Angelo Punchinello, the alleged head of the Punchinello crime family. The police are now saying, contrary to their earlier statements, that Max Payne is still alive and at large. He continues his vendetta against the Mafia, of which this last act of arson is attributed to.
I had no recollection of setting any fires, but I did remember the flames.
I mostly remember getting injected with drugs. Aw, come on! You can't use this exact model and then... Man, every other van we've seen like this has had loot in the back. I'm just saying. Do I need to check the back of every other vehicle now? Where did you guys even come from? And also with you.
Reports of a fire at the Punchinello Manor in Westchester.
Just gotta get through this so that I can, Oh, I know, it's a stop button, but...
The police are now saying, contrary to their earlier statements, that Max Payne is still alive and at large. He continues his vendetta against the Mafia, of which this last act of arson is attributed to.
I had no recollection of setting any fires, but I did remember the flames.
Well? Really? Where the fuck is that guy? Damn. Well, where's the extra one? The one who just teleported in behind me. Like the nothing personnel meme. Oh, well. That's what you get for, annoying me. Thank you. In any event, I'm BurningDogFace, and I will see you on the next episode of Let's Play Max Payne, when we continue fighting our way out from this awful place. And, figure out our next move from there. I have a feeling it's going to be putting a bullet in BB's head. But, you know, don't quote me on that. Later.